What is going on, guys? Today we are looking at Showdown. I believe it's Klaiber. Could be getting that wrong, but the Ajax right back. It obviously was a showdown from yesterday. The match is on Sunday, so you've got just 2 days to know what do you want to do. It expires on the 10th, so obviously we're going to have more headliners out, more promo packs, and probably the end of upgrade packs. I can't remember when they're actually running out, but you want to get in quick with it. It's a cheap SBC. He's coming in at just shy of 70k on both consoles, so definitely I would consider this one. He is very, very good, and I wouldn't be saying that right at the start if I wasn't true to my word, and there's a potential for him to go up to an 87. That's an absolute cracking deal if you are looking to get him for an upgrade. Malin, he's nice, but I think there's so many strikers out there. Right backs are quite hard to come by. If you have also done Flashback Robben, you've got an absolute cracking link right there. Lovely Dutch strong link. Even throw Promes into the mix there, and you've got a lovely, lovely trio. So let's get into the review, and let me know down below, have you done any of these showdowns? So we have got this right back coming in at a 3-star skill move with a 2-star weak foot. He is right footed, standing at 6 foot tall, quite a tall right back with a high attacking work rate and a medium defensive. He has got incredible pace at 92. He's got 91 physical, 84 defending, 83 dribbling and 81 passing, and this is just the 85 version. If they do manage to win, which I believe there is a point between them in the league at the top table. I know PSV won it last year, won the whole of the Eredivisie, so can Ajax trump them this week? And I believe Ajax are on form. I wanna say, I'm pretty sure I've heard they are doing pretty well, so I can see them doing it. I really can, and I think this guy will be a massive miss out if you don't do this SBC. And I get that a lot of people probably have their backline set up, but in terms of future and kind of a variety of squads, this guy is absolutely perfect to go into it. He's a cracking right back. The stats are absolutely stacked even before the upgrade. So if he does manage to get the upgrade, or even just a draw, manage to go up to an 86, you are looking at top tier right back right now. I will go into kind of like other comparisons between right backs. We've got Bellerin, Walker, Zambrotta. There's a lot of right backs you can choose from, but we're going to compare him and show him what he's all about. In terms of stats then, kind of stand out: 99 stamina, 90 aggression, pace as an overall. We've got 86 composure, which is nice. In terms of ones that are not really there, long pass I could do with a little bit more, maybe a bit of jumping, bit of head and accuracy, and overall that's probably about it. Maybe a bit more interceptions as well. It's on 81, but I would like that little bit more just to kind of nail it off a little bit more. So going into some gameplay with him, obviously as a right back, you're expecting him to tackle, go forward, you expect him to do pretty much the line, the whole of it, and he does it pretty well. Up and down the pitch, we see a clip of him absolutely nailing a run with a lovely ball. We see him overlapping, and I'm not against it with my right back. Sometimes I do like them to stay back, especially when you're against someone who is relatively good, but stay back whilst attack, and then obviously not using him to run forward like I'm doing here. I'm pushing him forward manually. I'm not asking him to, I'm not saying that he's going to just run forward. You're asking him to do it, and it leads to a goal. That's obviously the perfect outcome if they do get pretty much the whole way up the pitch and then they lose the ball. Then you're obviously stuffed with that defender out of position. But we see here a cracking little bit of play. Lovely sweeping ball to Barnes there. Probably should have took a kind of a step inside, but I thought, you know what, we're going for the whack. It would have looked absolutely clean if you managed to get a volley in top right there. But that's what he's all about. Crossing, passing, he can defend, and obviously on the ball he's very comfortable. And that's why I think if they do manage to get the victory, he is going to be a very, very nice right back. Being 2 upgraded, I can't wait to see what this card can do as an 87 if they do go up. And to be honest, I thought he was relatively good. For 60-70k, I really can't complain one bit. He's top notch in my opinion. So if we do go into the overall, as you can see, 60k, 70k across the board practically on both consoles. Obviously stat wise, very nice. Early crosser as a trait, which always comes in handy if you want to kind of whip that ball in early and then kind of scoot back down to right back again, let your right mid take over, and you've done your job well done. That is a nice trait to have on him. Nothing really else, and obviously chemistry style, you're probably looking at an anchor. Turns him into a 90 rated right back from 85. That is without an upgrade. So if this card does get an upgrade, we're looking at probably what, a 91, maybe a 93 at max right back. As an 87, 86, you can't argue with that. He is a cracking card in terms of links, or in fact generations. Have we got much of him? How old is he? 26. So realistically, he's not done a hell of a lot. And this is what I like about these showdowns. It makes a 76 right back into a very usable special right back, and that is the perfect scenario. It's what I said during Summer Heat last year, is these have the potential to make random cards actually playable in the game, and it's absolutely wonderful to see that they've not just left it and that's it. They've actually done something with it. This is the second set, and relatively this one I think is good pricing, 60k 70k on this one, and I think Malin is around about the same. In terms of the SBC, if we have a quick look, that is Malin, so you need an 84 60 chem 1 Eredivisie player, and if we do go back, this guy is coming in at 84 60 chem 1 Netherlands player. So realistically, you can't argue, they're both relatively the same, so both coming in about 60-70k. You can see what you can use, a little bit of a Promes or a Tadic, or both of them. Unana if you wanted to go in the defence with maybe a Daily Blint, and then you're pretty much just using off leagues and a couple of BVB players. So to be honest, very, very easy to do. And in terms of Ajax team in general, we've got a road to the final Tadic, Promes, we've got a milestone card, which is a centre mid, obviously getting a perfect link there. We then have him, we have a couple of informs, and then just a few off the goals, just generally just chilling around. And obviously for the Netherlands League, we have plenty of players to go with. Robin with his new dynamic is there at 160, so to get 220 for both of them, a nice strong link down that right side is incredible. And obviously there is so many icons, Hullet, Cruyff, they're the two main ones that you want. And then we have got the kind of the leftovers, the Wijnaldum's road to the final, Depay's player moment. We've got a few others, like if you wanted to go with Malin, you could put him as a DM to link him as well. And then we have got this guy as another milestone, just in case you don't fancy doing Robin. So I think this card is a must do. I've given him a 9.6, waiting for that upgrade. If he goes to 87, we'll definitely get that review out ASAP, and I think you're definitely looking at a 9.8, 9.9 right back at the very minimum. The only really kind of reason why I'm not putting in as higher rated is the weak foot. Skill moves, I don't really take too many points off, because I feel like as a right back, it's not a necessity, it's an optional bonus, whereas weak foot for me is important across the board. It's always nice to be able to use both feet. If he cuts you in onto your left foot, you want to make sure that you're comfortable enough on that left foot to manage to make that tackle, and I think that is a big bonus if they have a both of them basically. And obviously in terms of other stats, long passing, jumping, heading accuracy, a little bit more interceptions, and I'd say the card is absolutely good to go. So hopefully you did enjoy this video. If you did, make sure to smash that like button and let me know down below which showdown card did you do. Did you do the right back? Did you do the striker? Did you do none of them? Or did you do both? Let me know down below. Make sure you like and subscribe. Peace.